Welcome back, everybody, to game number 11 as we're going to take on Maryland at home. I really wish that from the beginning that I wanted this game to be like a rivalry game. As you can see, we have like a whiteout in the stadium, so I think it is kind of like a rivalry game, but Maryland has just never been good. They're 1-9 on the season. We're coming in at 6-4, so not the best record for us, but I mean, still a lot better than Maryland. We have 7 recruits at this game, including Zeph Little, one of our top recruits of the year. He's an outside linebacker from Missouri. We also have John Coleman, another 4-star guy. He's from New York, and he's a center, so if we want to put on a big show for the recruits, that's why I chose this Maryland game, because Maryland just never seems to be a good team. They were 2-0 against them in the series, looking to make that 3-0 today, but a loss here would be really embarrassing for those 7 recruits we have at the game. See, Frank Ncaa Jr., I don't know why I said junior, but I think he is junior, but he did run up the middle for a huge gain there. 2nd down and 10. Pancake, another big run for Ncaa up the middle. That's a 21-yard gain. A few plays later, it's 3rd down. Can our defense make up for the mistakes he's throwing to the side? Looks like he had it. Ball is dropped. Ncaa on that drive, 0 of 4. Couldn't find a single target, but his runs did make up for it. Maryland will strike first with the field goal, 3-0. Rutgers with the ball. Reddick making some time for himself, getting this one off to Terrell Harmon for a gain of 14. Harmon is hurt on the play, slow to get up. He will be on the sideline for a bit. And another thing I forgot to mention is Matt Flanagan. He was questionable for this game, so he might have some limited playing time here in this game, but he is the starter for this game. Here's Dustin Neal with a 20-yard gain. Hicks up the middle, and this play is going to gain 5. Now Reddick with the option here, pitching it back to Snorway. Can't get anything going. Loss of 4. 3rd and 9 situation. As we're going to pass to Flanagan for the first time today. He's going to gain 7 on that play, as Ncaa Griffin was doing pretty good in his backup spot, but Flanagan is going to continue to finish off his senior year here. Here's Reddick passing to Flanagan in his first game back. Touchdown. 19 yards out. Reddick perfect on that drive. Gives Matt Flanagan at least one more touchdown before he hangs it up at Rutgers. And we also take the lead here. And I did talk about the whiteout, which is kind of weird because usually Rutgers does a blackout. So I don't know why it's a whiteout in this game, but anyway, we're back to Maryland. They're already at midfield. Ncaa with plenty of time in the world, throwing to the side. He finds Tavon Jacobs on the comeback route. 1st down, Maryland. Another plenty of time. This time the ball is stripped out, and that is going to be picked up. Number 56. I think that's Deontay Roberts on the pickup, and we have the first turnover of the game. Josh Hicks going to lose 2 on the first play of the drive. Reddick looking deep for Dustin Neal. Reddick hit as he throws, and the ball doesn't get enough air on it. And that's going to put the ball right back to Maryland as Reddick ruins his 7 straight completions. So here are the Terapins with the ball. Man in motion to the side. Fake handoff. Ncaa passing to the side. Getting a nice gain there, about 10. A few plays later, they're about at midfield. Looks like a man jumped offside. 3rd down, though. Throwing to the side. Ncaa can't find anyone. Not a great start for him passing. They're going to go for on 4th down. Ncaa throwing an expert diving tip away by Deontay Roberts. Keith Hale is credited with that, though, which is kind of weird. It was Roberts on the deflection. Hicks is going to run this one to the side. A nice spin move. Gets him the 1st down, which would have not been a 1st down. Here's Hicks running to the side again. Tries to shed one. Robert Martin still out of this game. I think he will appear in the bowl game, as we are guaranteed a bowl game after winning. Actually, well, no, we didn't win last week, but we do have 6 wins, so we are guaranteed a bowl game. And Robert Martin, I believe he will not appear next week, but he will appear for the bowl game, for whatever opponent we face there. Reddick throwing to Flanagan, trying to get him a 2nd touchdown on his return. But Hicks will have that one with a diving play to the outside. Rutgers up 14-3 after the extra point. And not a very high-scoring game here, but Maryland's keeping the ball, but not really scoring, as Rutgers has only had like a few drives here. Here's DeAndre Lane with a 25-yard gain. And here they are on the next play, a run to the side. Divine Redding with a gain of 12. Now at about the 33. This Maryland offense has been able to get pretty deep into our territory, but is not be able to capitalize on anything, as here's another loss. They're going for a pretty long field goal. This is about 53 yards, and, well, they're not going to be able to kick it because they get a false start. And that will knock them back about 5 yards. This becomes a 59-yard field goal, so they're not going to try that. They're just going to kick it off. Just wanted to I don't usually show punts, but I just want to show you that. They didn't kick the field goal, in case you were wondering, I guess. I don't know. A minute and a half left in this half. Can we engineer a drive here? Reddick throwing, looking to throw. He's going to lose 8 there. So second and long, going to try a screen here to try to get some of those yards back. Hicks finds a block. Stuttered for a second. He would have had a lot of open daylight if he would have not tripped up on his own guy. 3rd down and 3 for Reddick. Over the middle, there's Josh Hicks out of the backfield. We don't usually see him in the passing game, and they're ready with another huge play, this time to Dan Allen. The freshman receiver has been overshadowed by Dustin Neal, but still very important in this offense. Reddick losing 9 here. Can we capitalize on these big plays? Another big play over the 31 yards, bringing us into the 5. So now it's goal to go for Rutgers. That play does not work. 2nd down and goal. Reddick trying to throw again. There he goes down again. Another situation where Reddick holds onto the ball too long. And we're just going to kick this one up. We actually missed the field goal. So that drive, which had like 3 back-to-back-to-back huge plays, we don't get a single point out of it. Only gaining by 11 here. And now to start off the second half, we will kick it off. Maryland does have the ball. They're down by 11. They can cut this to a manageable game if they can score on this drive. And here they are on a 3rd and 1. All he had to do was run forward, and he stutters and gives up the play, kicking it off. Now we have the ball. So 3 now for them, and yeah, we have it. Josh Hicks up the middle. Only has to gain 5, gains 7. Gets us a new set of downs. He's not been that great on the day, but still getting those plays when we need them. Here's Folkerts out of the backfield for 8. And yeah, here's Snorway running to the side. We barely see him because he just cannot get a gain of above like 3 yards. There he goes for 13. Now here's Dan Allen on the run. He gets his block running up the middle. A nice jet sweep of 11 yards. Gets us a new set of downs. Trying to make the play calls a little bit interesting. Here's Dustin Neal. That one was in traffic. Don't really blame him for dropping that. But here now it's a 3rd down. Just trying to force the ball, and Savage intercepts the ball. That was just an awful mistake. I think the ball was actually underthrown. Trying to get it to, it looks like Allen was there. So maybe that was not a bad decision, but maybe it's just a bad throw. I don't know. Here we go with Maryland back with the ball. They're already at midfield, throwing to the side, little bubble screen there. Knocked out of bounds at the 44, flag on the play.
Personal foul, clipping, offense.
And that'll be an offensive clipping penalty. It's going to knock them back to a 2nd and long situation here. That was only like a gain of, looks like they gained about 2 yards. 3rd and long, throwing over the middle, almost intercepted by Andre Hunt. That would have been a big play, but still a turnover nonetheless. Here's Reddick throwing on 2nd down and tipped at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd down situation, trying to pick it up. Another situation where he tries to force it to Dustin Neal, and he was just in traffic again. Can't really blame him for dropping that when the defender is all over that. Here's Maryland with a huge play. First play, DJ Moore, 42 yards. As this is still an 11-point game, so they are still definitely looking to get their 2nd win on the season. Here's some broken tackles, as Rutgers seems to be just not seems to be slowing down here in the second half. Here's a screen play, another big gain right there out of the end zone. Goal to go for Maryland, running to the side. Ncaa, it's the wrong side to be running for arm that he throws with. That doesn't matter. Jaharbis. I missed. Oh, Davenport, yeah. He's going to set it to a 4-point game. Not, what am I trying to say? Not close enough to go for 2 yet. Or, yeah, not enough time left, but there's Flanagan on a 4-yard gain. So, here's Flanagan again. Coming back, showing that injury was nothing. Making a great appearance after that. Here's Snorway up the middle for 7. Second down and 3. Folkert's now in the game as Josh Hicks was just a little too tired. We're kind of out of running backs, so Folkerts is going to get some playing time here. There he was on the read option, but we pitched this one back to Snorway this time. Here's Folkerts lined up as a running back again. This time Griffin making his case and why he should still be playing. After filling in for Flanagan, Reddick trying to take it for himself in the end zone. Does not get there. But that does end up with a first down and a goal. And that was just not a very good decision. But Ncaa Griffin comes in the game and gets a touchdown. Both of our tight ends have scored on the day. As you can see that ball was just probably not the best decision, but thrown right where Griffin could catch it. So I guess ended up being a great play. Rutgers repossesses their 11-point lead here, trying to keep it. Maryland that time for about a gain of 15 at the middle again. Here's Ncaa taking it for himself. The pitch back is not available. He gets the 3 yards he needs. A few plays later, it's another third down, only 2 yards gained on the previous 2 plays. Ncaa looking over the middle, a wide open receiver. Our coverage is broken again. I guess that's a flashback to seasons 1 and 2, where that was pretty much happened twice or 3 times a game. Only 1 time, but it only takes 1 time to score, I guess. 21-18, 5 minutes left in this game. This game is a little too close for comfort. Again, this team is only 1-9, so losing here would really hurt our chances of getting a decent bowl game. As here's Allen on the side picking up a first and more. Gain of 18 on that play. Reddick with the play fake, looking to find someone open. Gets this one off to Flanagan. He has to reach down to grab it. Does end up getting it. That's one thing we're looking to improve the new quarterback, is that trying to throw the ball while running outside. There's Eric Henderson. Speaking of new quarterbacks, he actually picks up a 25-yard game. Our quarterback comes in the game. We're so thin at receiver. And now we turn it over. So risking the health of our quarterback didn't even net to anything. This is still a 3-point game as Maryland goes 3 and out. They needed something to go there. Rutgers now with the ability to maybe run this game out if they can get a few plays. Hicks is just not in the game for some reason, as Snorway's getting a majority of the snaps right now. Gain of 6 on the side. Here's Snorway on his 3rd consecutive play, picks it up. So coming in when we need him most. Now it's under 2 minutes left. Maryland with 1 timeout left. Here's Snorway, like his 5th straight play, makes a spin move. That's a gain of 8. This is probably his best performance of his career here. 3rd down and 3, picks up another one, and that's going to actually seal up the game. We got the first down needed. Maryland's out of timeouts. We barely escape with the victory in the whiteout. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The last game against Michigan State will be coming out next week. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you later. Goodbye.